Hello students, welcome to lesson number 6 of your energy booklet. If you open page number 18 and do your do now task in silence, you can pause the video and in 3 minutes you can come up with your answer. You need to unscramble these words. Well done if you got right. The first one was wind, second is solar, and then fossil fuels, and then tidal, and then biomass. Well done if you got the correct answer. So today we will be learning about how can energy resources be used to generate electricity. So first of all, we need to know what type of energy resources do we have in planet Earth. There are two types of energy resources. One is renewable and second is non-renewable. And what does mean by this non-renewable and renewable? So renewable energy resources will never run out, at least not for a very long time, and can be regenerated. You can regenerate them. It's not in the abundant form. So examples are wind energy and sun. You can get solar energy from sun and wind energy from the wind. And non-renewable energy resources are which can run out and will eventually run out. Once used up, they cannot be used again, and it takes so long, like million of years, to form back again. Examples are coal and oil. So these are some questions. What is a fuel? When we were doing the types of energy, I told you what is a fuel and what type of energy is stored in a fuel. So 30 seconds, discuss with your partner and come up with your answer. All right, thank you. Let's have a look. What is a fuel? A fuel is a store of chemical energy. Well done if you discussed correct. And what is a fossil fuel? This is new for you. You haven't learned this before. So all type of fuel stored chemical energy. It could be petrol, it could be your food, it could be banana, it could be battery, any type of fuel. It could be wax for candle. When we were doing energy circuses, we have seen that all types of fuel has the chemical energy stored. And what is a fossil fuel? So fossil fuels is the fuel formed from the remains of the animals and plants over millions of years. So the animals and plants the million years ago on the planet Earth, they buried, and then they have been, due to high temperature and pressure of planet Earth, they have been changed into the fossil fuels. And the example for fossil fuels are coal, gas, and oil. And we do mining, and we dug up all of these fossil fuels from the planet Earth, and we send them for refinery, and then we get the fuel and diesel and petrol for our car. But all of those petrol and the diesels comes from the fossil fuels. Okay, so fossil fuel power station. So fossil fuel power station basically converts what energy into what energy. So I give you 30 seconds discussion with your partner and come up with your answer. You can pause the video and then your teacher will play it back. Well done if you got correct answer. So fossil fuel power station converts chemical energy into electrical energy. Chemical energy they take from fossil fuels by burning coal or by burning oil or by burning natural gas, and then they convert that chemical energy to electrical energy by generating electricity. So oil and gas fired power station work in very similar way. The fuel is burnt and the heat boils water to make high pressure superheated steam, and steam is used to turn a turbine. And when turbine turns, it generates electricity. Similarly, natural gas-fired power stations do not use steam. The natural gas is burnt, which produces hot gases, and that turns the turbine directly. And when turbines move, it generates electricity. So first of all, burning fossil fuel, for example, this is a coal, it is burned in oxygen and you can get heat energy, ash, carbon dioxide and sulfur dioxide when you burn them. So these are the products or the waste gases which is produced when you burn a coal into the oxygen. Fossil fuels are cheap because they are found in planet Earth. You just need to do mining and then dug it out. And the heat energy is useful. However, ash is a waste product which needs to be disposed. Carbon dioxide causes the greenhouse gas effect, and because of a lot of carbon dioxide, the globe or the planet Earth is becoming warmer and warmer day by day. And the third waste product is sulfur dioxide, which causes acid rain and which is not good for the human being, and it can cause many diseases as well. So yes, fossil fuels are cheap, reliable, easily available, but they have some side effects, some disadvantages. So now when we talk about fossil fuels, we are interested to discuss the pros and cons of the fossil fuels. So you can pause this video here for 1 minute and then discuss with your partners what are the advantages of having fossil fuels and what are the disadvantages of fossil fuels. So off you go for 1 minute discussion time and come back after your discussion. Welcome back. So let's have a look. What did you discuss? So advantages are fossil fuels are readily available, easily available in the planet, easily transported. They can be taken from one place to the other place. That is a low fuel cost and then low building cost and then short startup time. Short startup time means that you can run the power station very quickly. And there are some disadvantages. They are non-renewable, so eventually they will be finished from planet Earth and then we don't have anything um, for future as a fuel. They can cause acid rain, they can cause greenhouse effect mean like they can raise the planet Earth temperature basically. They are inefficient, they can be a lot of problems. So one is the renewable energy resource, which is wind. So unlike fossil fuels and solar energy, there is no need for a boiler in a wind turbine. The wind turns the turbine directly, no steam is required. Wind energy is very low power, so you need many wind turbines to meet the same energy requirements as a fuel burning power station. So you need to find you find a large area of land away from settlement because of the noise, and it obviously has to be windy. So in this slide you can think of some advantages and disadvantages of wind energy. Now, I give you 1 minute discussion time with your partners, and let's have a look how many you come up with. You can pause the video and discuss with your partners. 1 minute. Welcome back. Let's have a look. What did you discuss? So advantages: wind power is renewable. They don't cause any acid rain. They are cheap to run once built. They don't cause any global warming. So disadvantages, they are unreliable. You never know when it will be windy. Few areas are suitable. Some areas are around the coast or around the beaches, so they are very windy, but some areas don't have sea around, they don't have wind around, so all areas are not suitable for windmills. Low power energy source, that's the disadvantage, and then noisy and unsightly, so they can damage the environment. So that's what the pros and cons of wind power. They are expensive to build, but yes, it's cheap once they are built, but firstly it is expensive to build. To build them, large area is required because they produce a low power energy, so we have to put so many windmill at one place. And they can kill migratory birds. Like, again, it is not environmental friendly as much. Okay, now wave energy is another source of renewable energy resources. Let's have a look. The sun produces the wind, and the wind causes waves. Waves can be used to turn turbines directly and generate electricity. So no need for steam, no need for burning any fuel. Waves energy is renewable. No air pollution is produced, such as sulfur dioxide or nitrogen oxide that causes acid rain. It is also cheap to run once built. The problems are that it is expensive to set up, and there are few areas suitable. It can flora and fauna, and the energy you get is very low power again. So now you can still discuss the advantages and disadvantages of this wave, and then you need to discuss in your partners about that. Okay, so once you finish with your discussion task, now it's time to do the questions in your booklets. So you can pause this video for 5 minutes and do your question number 1 first. Fill in this table in the booklet, and after 5 minutes we will mark it together. Well done. If you got all answers correct, you can use any other color pen for marking and make your corrections. Excellent. So these are answers. Now welcome back. Now we will mark our answers. Explain how fossil fuels are formed. Fossil fuels are formed made by dead animals and plants in million years time. Suggest 2 reasons why coal is being replaced as an energy resource. Coal releases harmful gases and causes global warming. Coal is non-renewable energy resource and will finish soon from the planet. Explain why it is better to use a range of renewable energy resource rather than relying solely on wind farms. Wind is an unreliable energy resource. Even in some countries, wind is not enough to run the windmill farm. It is good to use other renewable energy resources to meet the increasing demand of electricity. So you can pause this video and stay here for marking or make your corrections. Next is stretch and challenge. So I hope many of you has tried the question. Here is my model answer. You can match it up with your and ask your teacher to check your answer. Thank you.